Hi everyone, so I've been discovering the power of rest and sleep in the run-up to World Sleep Day with UK's leading sleep expert Natalie Pennicott-Collier, because I have discovered the power of rest and recovery to achieve peak performance. I'm still on my journey, but I wanted to share that with you because honestly my journey is a really challenging one when it has come to rest and recovery. I'm so used to fast-paced survival mode, and I can deal with lots of things and lots of big things in life I can deal with. But then when it comes to the slower moments, because I've almost been trained and I've trained my mind and my body just to work fast, work, and actually the power of rest and recovery, I've been coached to have those recovery periods, not just to focus on sleep at the night and having 5 sleep cycles, which tend to be about 90 minutes long, ideally 5 sleep cycles, but also to look at 2 recovery zones in the day as well, maybe between 11 and 2 and 4 till 6. And it's finding stuff that works for you, because actually by taking that time out in the day, even if it's 10 minutes to do a body scan meditation or some mindfulness breathing, just doing something still actually helps with your productivity, actually helps you to enjoy the moments rather than just constant fear of missing out on those important moments in life. And I think because I'm so driven, as soon as I wake up, I'm slamming it when it comes to exercise, getting all my work done, sorting out the kids, doing bit after bit. And I'm not used to, I'm always scared of sleep, scared of slowing down, because I think when you've been through a lot in life, you can manifest in different ways. Sometimes it can be with not doing anything. For me, busyness can sometimes be a bit of a plaster. Granted, I'm very passionate and I absolutely love what I do now, but with my creativity I have to balance that as well with being healthy. And actually, if I want to achieve and perform well in my fitness, in my work, in my mind, in my mental health, I talk so much about mental health, and so as someone who still lives with mental health problems, I try and manage them the best I can. Granted, I'll still have my bad periods like I did last week, and I will still have those really challenging moments in life, but I always stick to routines. And the one thing that I've neglected though is I haven't put in a sleep routine, a rest and recovery zone, and that happens at night now. So 9 p.m. I have to turn off all my devices, and we have to lower the lighting, go upstairs, or you can make your recovery zone whatever shape your life looks like when you're going to bed, and then making that recovery time, so then you're actually building up that melatonin so that you've got that sleep hormone. It's not been easy, to say the least, because it's always frustrating when you're going against a habit that you're used to and have done for so many years. But actually, when you think about it, how hard is it really in the spectrum of life of what I've been through or what others go through every single day? It's adding in rest, because this is the ultimate self-care, to take your power back, because we can't function well without that rest. Also, when it comes to that morning, getting up at the same time each morning, or at least at the start whilst you're trying to implement the new habits, and then following a more 80-20 approach when it comes to your morning, so you've got a bit of leeway, whether it be at the weekend or what works for your shifts. But then on the mornings, it's that power of not snoozing, just getting straight up, trying to get active within the first hour of waking up, trying to get half an hour of fresh air before midday or before the midday in your day. And it's about working out what works for you, but also to take that time out in the day to rest. I think because I'm so scared that I won't be productive, I won't get everything done, I've got so many plates to spin, and actually what keeps happening is these plates come crashing down to an extent, because I'm trying to do everything on low energy, and I've got chronic fatigue and fibromyalgia, so I'm already having to learn to energy pace, which is a perfect way to learn the flow as well, which I've been learning from Natalie, which athletes use as well, which is all about those optimum periods of, you know, like you have to have rest, recovery, activity, recovery, rest, and that flow, whereas I'm used to activity, 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 and crash. And that's what always has happened with me. It's like going to failure. Let's see how hard we can push ourselves, because that's my mindset. And whilst that's a great skill in the sense that you're ambitious in everything you do, got lots of energy, highly motivated, even when you don't feel like you've got lots of energy, you know how to rev yourself up into that adrenaline zone. Then coming back out of that can be really, really hard. Or even reaching the peak of performance within that adrenaline, so it's more controlled, can be really, really hard. So this is really starting to help me shape my life a little bit better. And after a really challenging time recently in my personal life, and even this week, just allowing that time to have more rest and to actually take on the emotions I was feeling and actually to feel them, rather than always kind of go hard or go home, because I'm at home a lot now. But it's actually having that time rather than that fear of missing out. I've been on social media a lot less. Rather than that fear of missing out, it's actually, well, I don't want you to feel fear, but we should have a concern that we're not being in the present. And so on that note of being in the present, I want you to take a deep breath, take some time out for yourself to breathe, and I'm gonna go and try and get my little monkey kids up. Okay, so sending you so much peace, love, and lots of shimmies. Hello. Take care. Bye. I'd love to know what you think. Do chat to me on social at Mama May Blog and at The Sparkle Coach.